Skin the Hardaway 7T, back with another EP. And first things first, man, I want to apologize for yesterday and only bringing y'all that one Southern T. I know I can do better than that. Y'all deserve better than that. So first things first, I want to apologize to my Southern T fam. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Yesterday, I was a little busy. My ass was in them, goddamn bets. I got caught up and I still didn't finish them. But I'm back today. I'm back today with the regular, with my regular scheduled program. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. When you roll on in. Today I'm here with some news, from this is from not gonna say the rumor mill. It's from it's like gossip news, you know what I mean? Gossip news. Floyd Hassan Rodman. Hassan Rodman had came out not too long ago, and he stated that he feel like Errol Spence will beat Bud Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather recently got inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame, or he will soon be inducted into the Hall of Fame, or however that is going to work out for him. But he was giving an interview, and he was asked about, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? And in this interview, they asked Errol Spence, who he think will win the Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight. And Floyd Mayweather had, some interesting words to say. Not only did he pick Bud Crawford, but Floyd Mayweather said that he feels like that Bud Crawford would destroy Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Now, a few years back, Floyd Mayweather said that he would pick Errol Spence, as the best welterweight in the world. But later on since then, Floyd Mayweather has came out and said he feels like Terrence Bud Crawford beats Errol. Well, he chose to double down on it. Y'all do your boy a favor when y'all roll on in. Hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in, whether you're here for a good time or a long time or whatnot. Do your boy a favor and smash that like button on the way in. Now I don't know exactly when Floyd had this change of heart, but over the last year or so he has been singing a tune that he feels like Bud Crawford beats Errol Spence. But I thought this time it was interesting because he said not only did Bud beat him, he used the word destroy. Now Floyd Mayweather is one of the best boxers of all time, if not the best boxers, not the best boxer of all time. So I'm not gonna question Floyd and where he getting, and how he feel about his boxing opinion. But I will say this: it could be one or two things going on here. Floyd Mayweather could really truly feel like Terrence Crawford does beat Errol Spence, or does destroy Errol Spence, I should say, because beating and destroying, is two different things. This is kind of giving me the same feel. Of Sugar Ray Leonard, when they asked him about the Mikey Garcia situation. Sugar Ray said, when they asked Sugar Ray who he think wins, Mikey Garcia or Errol Spence, Sugar Ray Robinson came out and said, "Oh, well, I'm picking Mikey." And then when they asked him why he picking Mikey, Sugar Ray said, "Oh, well, because he just Mikey." You know what I mean? I feel like Sugar Ray was being real tongue in cheek with that. You know what I mean? And Sugar Ray later on came out and apologized for it. He said that he was picking Earl, he didn't mean it, type deal. When he said Mikey B. Earl, he apologized for it. I think Floyd Mayweather is kind of doing along the lines of the same thing. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of those older guys, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button when you come in. I got 13 people in the building and I got 5 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button when you roll on in. It's free, y'all. It's free. But yeah, I think this kind of was good, Big Tex. I think this kind of the same situation as a Sugar Ray Leonard, where I think another one of these legends are kind of feeling, just me personally, I feel like another one of these legends are kind of feeling threatened by Errol Spence and the things that he could do, with his boxing career. It's one thing in boxing, to have the accolades, to have the titles and everything, but it's another thing, to be uh it's another thing to be, a ticket seller and have the accolades and have the title. And Errol Spence is in a fine space right now, is in a good space right now, where he very well could be, not just have a great boxing legacy, but he's in the situation right now where he could very well be beginning to transcend, the sport. Errol Spence, Tank Davis, are in the spot where they could very well, you know, position to transcend the sport. So I'm wondering, is this like kind of a Sugar Ray Leonard thing? Like, well, maybe Floyd Mayweather is feeling a little threatened by Earl, so he not really gonna give Earl his just due, or he not gonna really give Earl no points in the media because he don't want the people to love him any less. And I hate that Sugar Ray and Floyd Mayweather, if Floyd Mayweather does feel that way, I hate that he feel that way because guys like Sugar Ray and Floyd Mayweather will never be forgotten. There's no reason that those guys can't give Errol Spence his credit type deal, because we never go forget a Sugar Ray and Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, he came out and he said that he feel like that turns Bud Crawford destroys Earl, and I think it's more so a vendetta or a thing or personal thing with Terrence. I mean with Bud. I mean with Floyd Mayweather and Errol Spence. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you now. Errol Spence and Floyd Mayweather has this historic thing. Everybody know about this. It's a historic history that they got. It's a history that they got. That magical sparring session between Floyd Mayweather and Errol Spence. Now, as the years go on, more and more on that sparring session, has started to come out. More and more has surfaced and hit the streets. Originally, all that was said about the sparring session was, oh well, Errol Spence might have got Floyd Mayweather, and that was dead on that. But since then, it's gotten more, in depth about what actually happened at the sparring session. It has came out that Errol Spence might have blacked Floyd Mayweather's eye, at that sparring session. It also came out. That that sparring session wasn't as friendly as you might have thought. It came out that sparring session was kind of intense. Rumors came out that at the end of that sparring session, which was said that Earl got the best of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather told Errol Spence, well, yeah, you fight pretty good for a bitch. You know what I mean? And that kind of rubbed Errol Spence the wrong way. And Errol Spence invited Floyd Mayweather to get back in the ring, and keep sparring. But they didn't, they didn't do it that day. But Errol Spence did come back another day, and they sparred again. And for what I'm hearing, that session went a little better for Floyd Mayweather than that very first session. So maybe Floyd Mayweather, got a little vendetta, with Floyd Mayweather, and that, that sparring session and whatnot. I can't believe that Floyd Mayweather really feels like Terrence Bud Crawford beats Earl. But when he says, oh man, Terrence Bud Crawford will destroy Errol Spence, that make me look at it, a little different way. Make me feel like there may be something, a little something personal there. You know what I mean? Maybe a little something personal there. But I thought this was interesting, to bring to y'all what Floyd Mayweather had to say about Errol Spence. He said he feel like Bud Crawford, destroys Errol Spence. And I think destroys, a heavy word, but that's Floyd Mayweather. Hassan Robinson said he felt like, Errol Spence beats Bud, you know what I mean? But he didn't necessarily say he felt like that he would get destroyed by Errol Spence, you know what I mean? But let me say what's up to my people that came in the building real quick. Shout out my guy King Judah in the super chat. He said Floyd stealing his feelings from the Errol sparring session. He said that right out the top. Shout out my guy Wendy City. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Wendy City says salute to you. I don't see what Floyd sees, but in my opinion, great fight. But I got Earl. Shout out my guy Jay Lee, the chosen one. He said, I love it. Just make the victories feel even better when Spence win. Big Tex, what's good, pimp? Appreciate you sliding through this jump. Big Tick. Shout out my guy Cozy Redo. But I'm finna get up out of here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Just want to drop in and tell y'all what Floyd had to say. I'm back on my grills today. I'm back on my business. So be looking out for these Southern teas because they will be dropping. But that's all I got for y'all. Skin the heart away, Southern tea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love. What's good? Demetrius Bright. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. If y'all in the building right now, y'all ain't hit that like button. I need y'all to stop. Go out, hit that like. First of all, I got 18 people in here and I got 9 likes. I need everybody in here that didn't hit the like button, hit the like button now. Everybody smash that like button. Smash the like button now. 20 people in the building. Hit that like button. Shout out my guy MP. What the fuck? But I'm gone, y'all. Make sure y'all do your due diligence for your boy. Smash that like button on the way in.